back here with OMORI EX playthrough where we just did a very, very long side quest, and we're actually gonna go to Real World Day 2 this time for actual realness, I promise. And what we're gonna do there, well, I summarized it at the beginning of last episode before I got caught up in doing that other quest, so why don't we just listen to last episode me? I want to end this video when we go back to bed in Real World Day 2. Once again, because much of it we did in the main playthrough, I'm gonna be just cutting ahead through all the actual story scenes and just going to, like, do all the tutoring again, all the jobs again. Probably the only job I'll actually show is the pizza one because I love it, and the tutoring because they are going to be unique. I hope they don't get harder. I'm going to do all the jobs again, do all the things you can give money to, like all the homeless people you can give money to, buy anything we can from the store, like I might give a try at buying some capsule toys and all. But mostly I'm going to be keeping a sharp eye for any point where they're going to tell me to go here for the next story event, and I'm actually allowed to go wander around and do other things, because I know there were some things I missed, especially on day 3, but I believe on day 2 as well. There we go. Wasn't he so eloquent and well-spoken all the time? I don't think there's anything more we want to do in the dream world, so down we go! And once again, I think he already mentioned this in the summary, but I'm going to be skipping through a lot of stuff. Try and keep up! I didn't put the damn light on! What kind of recording is this? There we go. It's barely different because it's already so bright in here. But also, I'm just going to be thorough and checking a bunch of random stuff here, just in case any of it bleeds into the real world somehow or anything like that. Like you read one book and it changes some quest you can do in the real world. I doubt they'd do anything like that in such a missable spot like this, but you never know. Mountains of books forgotten through time. The keepers of this library have long since passed. Interesting theory, that. We did read this one already, but I really like it, so I'm gonna read it again. One by one, they fell asleep on the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach after all, and everyone was exhausted. Was the first to nod off, then the rest. As the sun set over the freeway, his head accidentally dropped onto his shoulder. The sudden jolt wakes him, but he doesn't dare open his eyes. He pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. He listens to the sound of the road. He feels the soft sun resting on his skin and the slight tinge of pain on his nose from tomorrow's sunburn. He is happy. Very, very happy. And he makes a vow to himself that no matter what, he will remember this moment. Forever. Even if he doesn't remember, he remembers. I think that right there is just a very concise and sweet, like, compression of all that Sonny's kind of lost. It's like it's just like a very efficient use of words, you know. As a writer, it just makes me giddy. Well, as a writer, I say. As an apprentice novice writer, you find a book of interest. You feel better. Oh, interesting. That's new. Just made myself another new little folder. So if we back out and look at it again, we should only have the one here in slot 1. Yes. Even though that's not where... That save there is the one I just made. But it reads as Aubrey in Sweetheart's Castle just because of the way it saves the title data, and because I was too lazy to copy it correctly. Never noticed that some of these trees have weird shadows, especially down there. I have some questions, comments, and concerns about all this. L. Sorry, Sonny, you gotta take the L. I did not remember that it went way spooky for that one. 6 keys left. Did that one leave a crack? It seemingly did not. This is enough of a weird event, the game seems to say. Oh, but Firefly Forest is way the heck lit up. Look at that. We've never seen that before. Oh, it's so pretty. It looks to me like Orange Oasis, Firefly Forest, and Sproutmole Town are all kind of pretty well lit up. I do wonder what more we have to do in Vast Forest. Well, there's one that you access from the Last Resort that is kind of in Vast Forest. It's on, like, the top of that huge crane structure in Last Resort, but it basically ends up in the Vast Forest. I could be referring to that. Otherworld, I'm not sure, but we'll know soon enough. 12 to 26 so far, though. Don't forget, it's in the toy box. Ah, God, I really need better curtains. Keeps happening. I'm coming. I'll be there in 2 shakes. I just gotta play some more blackjack. God damn, man. Oh, yeah. Full bet, 100, 17. Yeah, we'll be good. They're never beating that. Yeah. That's right. That's the stuff. 100, max bet again. 18. How could they beat an 18? I don't think they could. That's right. Max bet once more. Let's do it, honey. I can go for another one there. Yeah, that's a full 20. That's the stuff we like to see, baby. We win. And then we go for another 100. It's as easy. 16. probably need a bit more than that. No! Alright, I'm coming. Give me a sec, I just need to check if my bathroom's haunted. Okay, fine, I'll go answer the door. Fine. So we only meet Hero after we do the whole Basil thing, because he saves us from drowning, that's how we re-meet him. But after that point, you do go hang out with him and Kel for a bit, like, you buy his mum flowers and everything, right? So, I was kind of wrong earlier when I said that it mostly ends after you do the Basil thing. Alright, so our objectives are, myriad here. I want to be doing all the jobs. I want to be looking for little bits of optional dialogue where if you walk into a certain room at a certain time with certain characters, things happen. There's a cat on my roof. I want to be doing as much as possible. Hold on, Sonny. You can't go back to your home when there's still so much to do. Liven up. Live it. Look alive, man. It's a brand new day. Liven up, surely. This is the school principal's house? I guess I'd need to pick up the flyer. Well, they did just tell me to come again the next day, right? So I can probably do this tutoring already. Look out, kid, I'm coming in. Oh, hey there, tutor. Actually, I have a big favor to ask. I've been cramped in this room all summer. I keep hearing the other kids hanging out outside while I'm at my desk with my nose stuck in these worksheets. I just want to go out and play at the park, even if it's just for a day. My mom said she'd be out running errands all day. Maybe I could say these words a little better. My mom said she'd be out running errands all day today, so this is probably the only chance I'll get. Could you help me finish today's worksheet? I just want some fresh air. Sure, I'll give it a go. This is the math one, right? Oh, God. Really? Wow, you're the best tutor ever, mister. Thank you. Finally. I'm free! Well, I don't know about that. That's what you meant by help you finish the worksheet. I see. Well, all right, let's get it done. 7 plus 2, okay, 2 times 9 is 18. 7 plus 7, 2 times 9 is 18, right? Yes, plus 7 is 25. Well, it's not either of those other two. 5x squared equals 80. I got thrown off by the notation there, but that's just how you write it when you can't actually do a superscript. So if we divide both of them by 5, then we get... What's 80 divided? It's like 12, 4, 16... hang on. No, it's not. 16. Yeah, 16. That's right. Because 5 times 2 is 10, times 8 is 80. 2 times 8 is 16. So, x squared is 16, which means x is 4. Or minus 4. Yeah, you're right. Complete the standard deviation of the following numbers. No! Oh, probability. I don't remember standard deviation. Is it as simple as how much they deviate, the average of how much they deviate from the average? Then give the Z-score for a value of 100 rounded to the nearest third decimal. Well, the standard deviation won't be 47. It'll be 7 or 7.103. Exactly 7 seems a bit... I don't remember how to compute standard deviation on the Z-score. How old is this kid that their math sheet includes, 7 plus 2 and then, grade 10 probability stuff? Okay, sorry, so the sum of those numbers there, those 6 numbers there, 43 plus 47 is 90, plus 53 is 143, plus 39 is 152, plus 30 is 189. I mean, it's gonna be this one, but I'm pretty sure, but I just want to see if I can get my brain to math that to that math. Well, I won't be able to do the decimals, so let me use a calculator for this bit. I have one handy at all times. What the hell did I just say? The 46.6, right. So the sum of all the differences between 46.666, the absolute value of them is 45.6666. Divvied by 6 is 7.6111 I got? So maybe I just don't know how to calculate standard deviation. I could look it up, but it's probably this one anyway. That's the closest one. I completed his math worksheet? Did I? I don't feel like I did it right. Ugh, math. And what was the Z-score after all that? It asked for 2 numbers and unless that was the Z-score was what I just typed. Can I reload that? I don't feel like I did that right. Let me just blatantly get all the answers wrong and see if it lets you know. If it's obviously you got it right, but something felt off. I don't remember how to calculate standard deviation. I only remember that it always seemed unintuitive to me. Right, it's all the same numbers, so. Let me just get them all wrong. Yeah, it says you completed it either way, even if you completed it wrong, so that's not comforting. I actually have to get it right. I mean, it's gonna be the 7.11, I'm pretty sure. Because the standard deviation clearly isn't 40. I don't remember, I assume it's deviation from the mean of the numbers? That's kind of what makes the most sense to me. Having not been in such a math class for a little over half a decade. But I didn't come up with the same number, so I just live in fear now. Let me just look up how to do standard deviation. The variation about the mean. So what the hell? Oh, no, then you do the squares. Oh, and then you root the... Oh, yeah, so I can't do that without a calculator. And ideally, I'd have a piece of paper to write it down on so I don't just have to remember everything. I mean, I know I'm pretty confident we already got the right answer. I want to know how to get the right answer. This is why I said it doesn't feel intuitive. Stupid math. Okay, so the sum is 282, which means the average is 47. 47? I got 46.66 earlier. So I that was the first thing I messed up. Makes it a lot easier, fewer decimals. So the difference between 47 and 43 is 4, so 4 squares, alright. 4 squared, 47 is 0, so 0 squared, we don't even have to do that one. 53, so the difference is 6 squared. 39, the difference is 8 squared. It was 40, the difference is 7 squared. 60, no, why have I done this? I don't know how to use this calculator, it's fine, sorry. 60, the difference is 13 squared. And the sum of all those is 334. Sorry, Wikipedia, what was that? I already closed the page, but you either then divide this by 6 and then root it, or just root it from here. I think you probably divide it by 6 and then root it. Surely that makes some sense. It got me 7.46. Sorry, maybe you root it and then divide it by 6. That's probably what you do. Which equals 3.0. No, I was right the first. So wait, what the hell? None of these are right. No. So what I'm doing here is the Z value. It must be, because they said round it to the third decimal and everything. And that's literally what it says right here. Sorry! And I can promise you I don't remember a Z score. Well, it's x minus mu over sigma, where mu... This is mu, right? Yes, the one, where mu's the mean... Wait, what's... Raw score x is... Oh, the Z score for a value of 100. Yeah. So the hundreds, yeah. So So what we would do is, well, that's easy. The mean's 47, so 100 minus 47 is 53. Yup, and then we divide that by the standard deviation, and boom, wouldn't you know it, 7.103. I can be taught. Please never make me do that again. I got confused because they were like, compute the standard deviation and then do the Z score, so I thought it was going to be 2 answers that they wanted me to give. But they just wanted the Z score from that drop down, which I would have obviously known if I had done as they asked and computed both the Z score and standard deviation. That would have been very obvious to me, but... Anyway, I need to save after that. That was one of those where it's like, okay, well, I know it's not going to be 7 even, and it's not going to be 46. So it's obviously, I know which one it is, I just don't know why. And if anyone asked me why, I'd have a breakdown, so I had to figire it out. Otherwise I'd be very deeply upset with myself. Is Kim and Vance's one of their houses, right? No response at the moment anyway. And is this the one where we were doing the language tutoring, which is, I assume, also going to get absurdly harder today? I shudder to imagine what it's going to be like tomorrow. Hey, need any more help today?
Oh, hi, Mr. Tutor. Sorry. This may seem kind of selfish of me, but you see, my dad isn't home today because he's out running errands. I've been sitting in my room all summer, and I just want one day to play at the park.
Where have I heard this before?
Could you please finish my worksheet for today so he doesn't notice? I promise I'll be home before it gets dark, so please don't tell him.
Sure!
I thought so. Wait, you mean you'll let me go? No, thank you, Mr. Tutor. You're the best.
Just be safe. I mean, it's not a faraway park, but... well, it's a faraway park, but not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm really going to the park. Wonder what I should do first. I know! I want to play in the sandbox! I can't wait!
This is maybe a dumb thing to do. Just let a grade 2 student out into the world. But yeah, probably... I think we're doing the nice person character option here, considering it's like a block away. And there are other adults and supervisors there. Alright, let's see how hard grade 2 language has gotten since my day. In the sentence, the glass of lemonade is refreshing. Which prefix is correct? It's unfreshing. Refreshing. What is the correct abbreviation for the word wait? What? Depends what faculty you're in, surely. What's the correct abbreviation? I didn't know there was a correct abbreviation for the word wait. Well, let's just think. I guess it wouldn't be capital W, because that could be wattage. Wicket, it wouldn't be WGT, I hope. So it's probably WT.
How the hell
would I know what the correct abbreviation for the word weight is? In what branch of study? I don't know. I have no idea. Can I look this one up too? So the medical abbreviation of weight apparently is, as I would have said it, Merriam-Webster abbreviates weight as WGT. In physics, capital W could be work, but it could also be wattage. So I know for sure it's not the capital W. And the WGT had fewer things for it, so I think it is WT that's the most, academic term. But I think that English teacher should be fired. There is no right abbreviation. What word means to move forward on the hands and knees? That would be to crawl. I mean, you could also do it on your belly, but never mind. That's that. Good. Stupid school. I mean, I know realistically some kids would have access to the internet, but in the 90s, it was maybe a little less common to just be able to look up the answers like I just did. So I'm maybe being a bit anachronistic in my gameplay, but there you go. Well, that was thoroughly awful. Oh, it's gonna be matrices and quadratic equations and the math one tomorrow. I just don't want it. I just don't want it. Also, am I going absolutely ballistic, or did the parents of both of those kids say come back tomorrow to tutor my child? So are they not going to be really confused when they get back later and the kid's already done it?
Well, hello again. I must thank you for helping me get my medicine yesterday. You kids remind me of two of my sons when they were young. Those two were quite different from each other, but got along very well. People would always say they balanced each other out. I may not look it, but I'm turning 64 this year. I've had 7 kids in my lifetime, but everyone's moved out except my eldest son and my youngest daughter. Yes, is your youngest daughter Charlene, or was I reading that wrong? My eldest son, or Charlie, they're going by, I think. My eldest son never leaves his room, though, so he probably won't ever leave. Yes, I took note of this earlier. I'm very sorry about that situation. Bit surly, that one.
If you are bolstering why I'm so much more pandemic than you are, it's solely due to my philosophy major. My tenure has led me to my most elephantine discovery of all. Everyone is 100, no, maybe 1,000 years too early in time to comprehend my genius. Pithy me no more with your occupancy. You can't perceive anything I interject into your cerebrum anyway.
If you say so. My cerebrum felt like it was perceiving a whole bunch just then. My occupancy, will tarnish your sacred hull no more. Fear not. Sorry about that, Yellow Bun Granny. That's a rough deal. Hello, Painter. Ah, my dog Lucas ran out the door again. He's always trying to get out of the house. Sometimes I wonder if he only lives here for the food. Where'd he go this time? I don't know, but I'll have a look around. It's alright, I know it looks really weird that I just ran into the alley beside your house, examining all your paint. I can't remember what advance is it next. Do we have to go to say hi to Basil or to go to the park? I'm just gonna try avoid doing either. I doubt we'll be allowed in Aubrey's house at this point. Oh right, I can go into the church at this bit. I neglected to go yesterday when I could have had a conversation with Kel at the grave site, but I don't think that's... I don't get the sense that would have changed all that much, and we can do it now anyway. Sure is a nice clear day today.
Something in the air seems amiss lately. These spirits, they are howling. It sounds like they're preparing a welcoming party. Someone close by may be joining them soon.
What's with that look? You think I'm crazy or something? Don't be so quick to judge. You'd believe too if you see what I've seen. Okay, someone's gonna die. I get it. All right.
Don't need to rub it in. I know I'm gonna get bad endings where presumably at least Sunny dies, and then I assume other characters may follow suit. Why you gotta be so judgmental about it? Calling me quick to judge, you're quick to judge. Judge about my already deadness. There we go, we have the conversation now. No problem, Kel, it wasn't a long story at all. I skipped through it all. You ever noticed that there's a stump behind her headstone as well? The way that light actually sparkles down from the heavens onto it is pretty funny in a way. She was just that goddamn great. Gotta check behind every pew, of course. Look, I've played out Oni. Don't think you can get away with hiding stuff in pews in an RPG Maker horror game with me, Omori. Oh wow, there's actual music that plays if you hang out here for a bit. I wasn't really picking up on that earlier. Anyway, let me go grab this coin. Yoink! I do appreciate that the coin doesn't actually add any to your money count. It's like, let's be realistic. You're not going to spend this on anything. Except throw it in and wish it well, maybe. Doggy! Here you are. Good dog. Is that your way of telling me you're going to go back, I guess? Doggy! You got trash. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. It's very wet. Would you like to pet the dog?
Lucas, don't worry like that. Words. Hey, did you send Lucas back here? I'm sorry for the trouble. Here, take this. Paintbrush!
I don't know why I was so excited about a paintbrush, but thank you! Oh, okay, thank you. What is it? It's not important or toys. It's equipment? I guess it was purple. A charm. Feels cool to carry around. I guess you're right. Cal's got his little Tamagotchi, so I won't deprive him of that. Have I rated your bed yet? Yeah, it's on the floor, so we don't know how to rate it. Do I want to look through faux fact decks? Sure I do, by Angel. Huh, that's where Sonny got the idea, I guess. Scary #1 predator. I'm artist! Oh, right, you can just see it bleeding through on the other page. I was like, I don't understand what this on the left is trying to tell me. Kel, stupid, smelly, stinky poop. Ew. Ew. Yay! Or something. Oh, God. Knife, quiet, mystery. I love how it's like we've got the knife dripping with blood and then there's just a random bone beneath it. Quiet. Oh, no. Thank you for reading. I like how he left a page. Angel's a dude, right? I think. He left a page after the thank you for reading, just in case he wants to put like an about the author or something. A check. Who just has a checkerboard and a bunch of trading cards lying on the ground, especially a trading card enthusiast? What the hell? Whoa, that is one heck of a painting. Unfinished, looks pretty finished to me. Well, I guess from here it's hard to tell. I have a paintbrush, whee! Oh no, okay, I just said hi to Polly and that didn't advance anything, so clearly that just isn't anything yet. That's, we're supposed to run into and find them in the park. Do you think I can dodge around the park and go do the jobs first? Yes, I can. Let's see, I'm pretty sure we gotta stop at Gino's Pizza and the bakery and other mart. Lead the way, Sonny! Oh, never mind, so we're doing all that stuff first, so I could probably do the stuff in the park. Right now.
Hi, Cal and Sonny. If you see any seashells, can you bring them to me? They're kind of hard to find around here, but I'll make sure it's worth it.
Does we have any to give you? I guess not. Wow, that is a nice view. Now, hold on. I think you're getting a little too excited to be sitting down so close to this person who's jogging in place. From behind. In the words of Chloe Fraser, oh, I think you're enjoying this a bit too much. This is so much fun! Oh, these are the people we got out of doing their homework.
Hop, and a hop, and a hop, and a hop.
Have fun, you two. Oh, Basil's hanging out here at this point. Remember that.
Hey, Cal. Hey, Sonny.
What's up, Basil? Nice to see you out and about. I had to be careful saying that phrase as a Canadian. Otherwise, Cal's gonna be all, nice to see you out and about. Are you feeling better after yesterday?
Huh? Yesterday? What do you mean?
You had a big stomachache, didn't you? That's why you had to go to the bathroom?
Oh, right. Yes, I feel much better now.
Do you want to hang out with us today? Sonny's not going to be around for much longer, you know. He knows.
I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry. You don't have to force yourself. We can always catch up later.
Yeah, you're right. Okay then. See you later then, I guess.
Bye. Poor Basil. I've already filled up my 6 files by panic saving after every tutelage. There we go. That's more like it. Well, with the trash the dog gave us and the stuff we picked up around, we should have, yeah, $5. There we go. That's good. Sorry, I missed one there. Doink. We get back to whip. Thank you for the $1 more. Oh, yes, and the scooters are all pulled up here. Yes, well.
Yesterday, while I was eating a banana, I found a cool overgrown lake area just behind the park. But soon after, a bunch of hooligans on scooters rolled in and kicked me out. And to make matters worse, they even threw away my banana. I can't let a bunch of kids boss me around. I'm an adult now. A young adult, at least. Well, I mean, you also shouldn't, if you were an adult, more so than them, you shouldn't just, like, kick the crap out of a bunch of teenagers. One of them had a nailed bat. I don't care if they're 10 years. Oh my god, Basil is no longer here. Has he gone in? I guess he has. Yeah, I don't care how old they are. They're wielding a nailed bat. You get the hell out of the way. Nothing's worth death by nailed bat. Well, very few things are worth death by nailed bat, or the risk thereof. Time for ultimate satisfaction. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, give it all to me. Give me the satisfaction. Yes!
Boosh. I'm so toast if we get in here and there's a poster for a chemistry tutor. Or like, well, I mean, really, I didn't acquit myself especially honorably on either of the two we did today. I'm just saying, if it's anything harder than those two, I'm so dead. At least I got the achievements without using a guide or anything. You'd think he'd learn to just stop slapping at his face when the flies come around. I mean, this would be a scene, just seeing this 16-year-old or whatever just like sprinting around the mall, just whipping this thing so hard that he could actually potentially knock himself out. I mean, I know 80 sounds like a lot, but if you're hitting yourself in the face hard enough that 80 of them would kill you, you have to be hitting pretty hard. I always feel like I'm missing one in this one because it doesn't like bring you back immediately when they're all taken care of. Oh, this is Thick Eyebrows, which is who's Joy's dad, right? I think so. Yeah. This is what he's out doing. He's chatting up a storm with the person who runs the sushi, the fish place. Do they have sushi here? I guess this looks like raw fish. Oh, and the Bread Twins. How timely. Mincy, what's up? We ever see her in here? Oh, well, she doesn't talk to us anyway. So, never mind. Who's this then? Let's see. What medication would help out the most for a 30-hour flight? Oh, God. I'm not sure you should be self-medicating for any reason for a 30-hour flight. Where would take a 30-hour flight anyway? I mean, maybe you could get some kind of headache medicine or something if you get that sort of thing on a... I mean, I don't know anything, obviously. I'm just... That just seems like a troubling prospect off the bat. Who's got their alarms on today? Bloody well, no one. Ah, this one. Oh, I can throw a coin into the fountain from here. I don't have to be standing in front of the sparkly. Yay! I wish that... Psych. I can't tell you, otherwise it won't come true.
Oh, hey, Sonny, I just remembered something. Do you remember when we were kids, me and you used to...
Yeah, I remember, don't worry.
Do you remember when we were kids, me and you used to sneak out of the house to go to hobbies in the middle of the night? We could never get up for school on time the next morning, and Hero and Marty would always ask why we looked so tired. I'm sure they suspected something, but I'm glad they never told our moms. We were pretty adventurous back then, huh?
I guess we were. Also, maybe a little stupid.
I work at the candy store, but I like to come here on breaks. There's always something new to look at, so I'm never bored.
I'm glad you get breaks. It seems like it would be pretty intense working a full shift there. So the capsule toys, I still haven't done, and I think there's maybe a score I could beat on the game that I didn't. But that's why we have all these saves here, so that later on, if I decide, oh, I want to do that, I can come back to it. Was there not a picnic basket around here somewhere? Why do I always think that? Anyway, let's avoid all contact with our friends, with whom we currently have a tumultuous relationship, and just go take on this job and pick up the order. Alright, I haven't busted out my bad reading skills. That's reading of bad writing. In some days. Feels good to be in my element. Find the house with the white rug and the roof. Purple roof? Okay, now the rest of this is alright. Even for me, that's cryptic. What the hell is that? It looks like PT lowercase r backwards L, like Rockstar signature. The first one has to be a P though, right? So it's like pink, I guess. White rug anyway. Let's start with white rug. See how many there are with white rugs. Well, I guess that could be white rug and pink roof. We'll know if there's only one with a white rug, I guess. Oh no, there's no one with a white rug. Oh, and there are 3 with a white rug. Oh god. So it won't be this one, because this one's clearly like, you would describe this color as like olive or green, right? So there's no way this says either of those. I would say this is like a light brown, this roof. It doesn't look much like it says pink, but it looks more like it says pink than any of the other ones. So I think it has to be that. I should definitely have saved before this. Crap. I was just so confident in my ability to do this, because this was always the one I was the best at. Well, not that you can really be bad at the fly swatting one, for instance, or indeed the sorting one. It must be, the first thing is supposed to be a P, the next one is supposed to be an I, but they didn't cross it on the bottom, and the dot turned into a weird line. That next thing, it's supposed to be an N, but it's like cut in half. And then that's like, I mean, that could if that were to look like any letter on the end there, it's definitely a K. So I see P, I think I see the makings of an I and the N in the middle, and I see a K. So pink. Pink. This is it. Yes, okay, good. Next one won't be as hard. Nothing can be as hard as that. Okay, good. Please find the house with the dark green rug and the brown fence with... dark green rug and brown fence. Let's start with that. Well, that could be this already. I'm not seeing any different shades of green either. Okay, so there's only one with green rug and brown fence, and it was the very first one. Now I'm just really curious. What was... is it trying to say bushes? What it looks to me like is L-A-T-L-E-S, lotless. I was wondering if it was trying to say these bushes somehow, but what would that be, like bush or shrub? And there's clearly no B here, so... Lathes? I don't see a lathe. See a newspaper. Latches? I don't see any of those either, but it's the only one with the green rug and brown fence anyway, but just... I just want to know what that last word bit is. Thanks. Can you find the house with the flower by the small path and the mulch in the yard? Sure I can. Flower by a small path and mulch in the yard. That's a big path. That's a... this not really a path. Big path. Big path. Small path. No mulch in the yard. Big path. Big path, small path, and mulch. Yeah, I think that'll be it. Flower by the small path and mulch by the yard. Yeah, in the yard, rather. That'll be you! Pizza! Take that! I mean, for all I know, you can deliver to the wrong house and it's actually fine. According to the recent feedback, it seems your customer satisfaction rating is 10 out of 10. It shouldn't sound it. From that first one. Before I pick up what Sonny Kel actually wanted from here, because that'll advance Aubrey and them, I'm just gonna go save in the park. I hate decisions. I think I'm gonna throw up. Mood. I love how when they said it all looks like trash to me anyways, it did like the little item highlighting. Sauce you $10, friend. 48 in your little stockpile. And as for old maid over here, we already do the thing with the watch? So we haven't done any for you, so let's just bring you up to the same amount as previous. Oh, hold out your hands and close your eyes. Oh, thanks. It's okay. It's the watch already. Wowza. It doesn't let you donate anymore, I guess. Thank you. All right, so that's just you. That's your segment done, I suppose. As for you, let's give everything till we have 20 left. There we go. So we've given you all together 84 bucks. And I'm gonna spend the remaining 20 on, I think, capsule toys and the arcade. I feel like we didn't actually beat this arcade machine, but we got like, we got a reward out of it for beating a certain score, but I feel like there was more we could have beaten. So let me give it a go. Is it a space shooter or is it like, it's like Space Invaders, right? Okay. Oh boy, right. So we shoot super fast. Crisis averted. Let me just hush up and try and do this well. And of course they're fighting hearts. It's cool. The music is also like doing a bit of Space Boys theme, like the battle theme. Thankfully my lasers move much faster than theirs. I moved behind. Oh, what nonsense! This game from 1990 that is fictional and didn't actually occur is completely broken. No, I just didn't realize how slow I moved, that's all. It is weird how much a change in perspective changes the feel of Space Invaders. It being now horizontal, I mean. Oh, I've spread fire. That's not good, because now I can destroy my own base in a bad way. Oh no, it is good in some ways. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. I don't like the spread fire. I don't want it. At least I can shoot them a bit before they come into my... Okay, well, come on! How was I to know? Oh, that's such poppycock! Sure, I beat your score, but did I beat the game? I didn't. Cool glasses, thanks. Okay, I'll give it one more go. Really, the trick is to just mash as hard as possible so they don't get a chance to shoot. Like that. Yeah, let's try. That's why try and come anywhere near me. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Just approach into the path of instant death.
That's right, you don't have the guts, do you? My arm's getting tired of mashing already. No, it's fine. I can do it. I got it. That's really nonsense how you can spawn outside of your cover and they can shoot immediately, though. That's some serious nonsense. It doesn't get more nonsensical. Mission complete! Yay! Oh, we did that. We did actually maybe beat that far at one time, did we not? Okay, well that's that anyway. Good. At least I beat. I think maybe the first time we did it, we actually did mission complete it. Good for us. Oh yeah, $10 on the pet rock. Definitely want that. Want to take care of that quest. Good thing I kept 20 around. Is it possible to lose to Kel here? I cannot remember. Are you ready to clash? Oh god, his Pluto is wicked strong. Well, paper always wins, baby. Yes it does, sure. Paper always wins twice in a row as well. I would believe Kel always doing rock. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you're probably scripted to win this whole thing. GG, Kel. Oh, shoot, I lost. I guess I'm pretty rusty. Well, that's okay. You were always the one who was good at video games anyway. What's with the refresher? You just asked me if I'd... Even cooler when worn indoors. Did they show up on my person? No, they don't. Yes, we may as well go take care of this whole Tamagotchi quest ASAP. And I still have $6 to spend on capsule toys. Which, let me do that first, actually. Just see what comes out. Oh my, you got a green hand. Right? Sorry. Being sticking shaped like a hand. What other things can you get from here? Oh man, there's like a whole collectible system here, isn't there? I got a 3-star, baby! You got a green ball! It's equipment, apparently. Oh, there's gotta be an achievement for getting all of them. Damn it. I should have spent... Well, I guess it's tomorrow. My recollection is that the money you give to the old dude on the right, he like gives you back the same amount or double or something the next day, right? So what I'm really doing here is guaranteeing I'll have a crap load. Is that Klonoa? I'll have a crap load for day 3 that we can spend on just a bunch of capsule toys and absolutely fill out that little quest line, because there must be one for getting all of those, surely. All right, now I'm gonna just go through all the pet rock stuff. Some of them do actually seem to have patterns, like they seem to always do the one that beats the one they just did or something weird. Maybe it's just random, but it feels like some of them have patterns. Rose lad. That is an exceptionally cool pet rock. Double combo. I'm actually surprised I haven't lost one yet. I'm sure it's about to change. Now that we're tackling the veterans, the Elite Four. Yep, it's all going bad now. Immediately. Think I'll back down just because of that? You got another thing coming, friend. I dare you. Do paper. I bet you want to do paper. You think you're just going to do paper? Oh, well. The mad lad actually did paper. I guess, probabilistically speaking, you know, obviously we've found today that my math is not the sharpest. But if of the 3 reactions, of the 3 outcomes that are, if it's completely random which one they choose, then of the 3 outcomes to any result, 1 is a tie, 1 is a win, 1 is a loss for me. So 2 of 3 are not all that bad. In theory, it makes the most sense to just stay on the same item the whole time, right? I have a roughly equal chance of winning and losing? Well, that would assume we had the same amount of hearts, I guess, which is obviously not true. Yeah, just leaning on the same button seems the best move. Certainly the easiest move for me to worry about. The comedy of this is actually exceedingly enhanced by them just throwing these matches when I only ever do rock. But yeah, seeing how much they change even when I'm just staying the same doing rock tells me that they probably don't actually really have any... There probably isn't any actual strategy on their part. Like, it's probably just completely random on the AI side, so there's no real reason to do anything but stay on the same one, I guess. Well, no, I guess that's not really true. If I counted out all of their actions, I could probabilistically figure out which one was most likely next, but that's so much more effort than just mashing and just doing something else for a bit. A slice of celebratory frosted bread. I can buy a single slice of bread? Why is the donut less than 1 slice of bread? I will not question it. Shucks, I'm lost. I was kind of skipping the dialogue. I think earlier he said, and this fits with my memory, the veterans are all comprised of, like, store owners around here. And so I did fix it. I know the champ is her in the end, but I'm talking to every store
person and seeing no rock symbols. Maybe it's pizza guy, but I have to get the pizza first. Well, I assume I can always finish this rock quest on the third day. That's, I think, when I did it initially. So let me save and just grab the pizza. Because it's on our way home that we hear Basil cry out for help, right? So we probably have enough time to still do all the rock stuff, but it just wouldn't let me do the rocks fight with him while he was trying to give us the story thing. So let me back out of the room and come back in and see if now he does, the rock thing? No, that's not him still. Huh. Oh, sorry, did Kel have to say this? Now can I do the... No. Oh, you're a veteran. Okay, why the hell wouldn't you have the damn rock icon? Maybe run all the way over here. Well, I guess you probably would have had the rock icon if you were still hanging out at your, at your job. That's probably it. Still. Cuddly, did I win? Ah! At least she's really the opposite of a sore winner. She's very sweet. She does seem to have a proclivity, not unlike I did, for doing rock over and over. So maybe just spamming paper is the way. Because last time took an exceedingly long time because there were just so many ties. Because I was always doing rock and so was she. So I think she does tend towards rock. It's not entirely random. Huh. It's got a cool S, but it's like a snake. So maybe you tend towards paper and I just do scissors? That was truly a splendid battle, he says. Yes, you seem to do a lot of paper, so I guess just scissors the whole way. Boom. Yet again, a splendid battle between two fierce competitors. I don't seem to recall us finding a strategy for this one, so I'm going to start with just mashing rock. And if like, and the one-winged Jash, if like before, we find that I'm like having a lot of losses or a lot of ties or a lot of wins, we'll know if there's a pattern. My recollection seems to be that it was random, though. Oh no, maybe we have a tendency towards paper here too? Or maybe it's just a tendency toward whatever one you just did. Toward whatever beats whatever one you just did. Like maybe she does have a form of logic to her. But let's just try mashing scissors. I love how we're doing this right beside Thick Eye Joy's dad over here. Who's just kind of like patiently watching. He's like, no, I get it, this is important. Our conversation can wait. I think it is mostly random, so maybe what makes the most sense is I'm just gonna tally up whichever one she's done in a round, and just pick the one that beats whatever one she's done the least, because if they're all equally likely, then probability supports the weakest, the one she's done the fewest being the one she does next. So I'm just gonna tally up every time she's done rock, paper, and scissors, and do the one that she has the least of, which of course at the beginning is just, it doesn't matter which. Simply because the probability supports her doing them a roughly equal amount of times if it's completely random. That's one scissors done, so I should change. Two scissors done. So I'll stay on scissors to beat paper, which is now one done. So now to beat rock, I would do paper, because that's the most likely one that's coming next, because it's the one she's done the least so far. She's done another paper, so I will stay on paper to beat the rock that is most likely upcoming. Again, being random, it might just not work, but this is probably the way I can most mathematically tilt myself towards success, I would wager. 4 scissors. Ouch. I mean, the thing is, because she has 3 times the health you have, it is stacked against you either way. I don't know that there is a way to guarantee you to win this, but never mind it.
Boom bam, baby. Strats or something? I don't know, we win. Yay! Ha 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 ha!
Now it's gamer time.
Give me my cool dude hat.
You rock cap, that's the one. Now I want my paintbrush back.
Fill up again.
I'm saving a bit neurotically here, but that's alright. As mentioned a few times already, they ain't that big files.
Step back, you omnipotent worm! I almost maimed you. You think I'm omnipotent?
My condolences, my time in the arena has left me on edge. I'm a bit of a gladiator, as it were. I remember my days in the constable, how I perpetuated my powers of impunity on the unsuspecting combatants that decided to traverse the souls into the barest of my... no hands. I need not the shelter of a mighty utensil, but the beret of the crowd as they erode for more. Just be careful around me. I'm dangerous.
Do the guy with the leaks thing. Doesn't work out. Sorry about it, pal. Smashes a Kool-Aid man hole through the wall.
Look into the man-shaped hole and find a seashell. I do what? I didn't know that was a thing. Awesome.
There's another hole.
You gotta wonder where that guy ended up if he didn't end up in either of these two rooms.
Just a really dense wall, I guess.
Seashell's friend was hanging out in hobbies, right?
I've got another $3 I could spend on the capsule toy machine. Go on. Hero later on gives us like a 20 to buy something that costs $2 and lets us keep the change, right? So there'll be more.
A slinky. Amazing.
It's too bad I can't sell the capsule toy things back to him. No, Seashell friend was not here. Where the hell did we see her earlier? Park, maybe? Yeah. Right. We don't do the Basil thing until we go back home and, to Kel's place, and then Polly shows up and is like, have you seen Basil? Here's your seashell. I feel like I seem to remember feeling like I got close to getting all the seashells in the last playthrough, but I'm almost positive I didn't get the one we just found, so that's comforting. Oh, because this kid's using the jump animation, she can just jump right onto Kel. Just take this! Rather than the walk forward animation. Or it's not the animation that's the issue, it's the action, but you know what I mean. The way he shoves you.
Hero's bed perfectly made, just like Hero.
Oh, I know, game.
Hero's work desk very tiny, not an eraser shaving in sight. I feel like this is a dig at me for all the eraser shavings that are now here after trying to tally up what the the person who ran this seafood place was doing in the Jash, the Clash of Jash. He won a hot dog eating contest? That boy's so skinny. How did he manage that?
Cal's Only Award annual hot dog eating contest participant.
Good on you, Cal. I always knew you'd make yourself something of yourself.
There's a Walkman. Or something.
Yo, Sonny, please. What's with the casual larceny? Damn, dude. Like,
most of the books are about fishing or golf. Some good light reading for the bathroom. What you guys got in your fridge? Assorted foods in foil, cling film, and plastic containers. I can't tell what anything is. Some bamboo. Lovely. What is that on the ground over here? Is a ball. Oh, it's a squeaky toy for Hector, I guess. Squeak.
I can look inside the purse? Oh, crap. I mean, this and the stealing Cal's money thing, I just feel like there could be achievements for them, but they're such bad things to do.
Well, I just saved. Let's go. Let's do these awful things.
What you taking my mom's bag for, Sonny?
Found pepper spray.
Mine, I guess.
Whoa, my mom had pepper spray? That could come in handy if we run into any trouble. Oh, can you win the fight with Aubrey this way? Good thinking, Sonny.
What? It's listed as a toy. I mean, I get that that's how you use, like, attack items in this game, but just the fact that that's how Sonny categorizes it. I can't believe I'm stealing this. Well, while we're on a streak of just taking stuff that is patently not ours and we should not be having. Hey, Cal, this is not your money anymore. It's mine. I'm doing this in full view of him as well. Why, he just didn't have anything to say about that. Sucks to suck, Cal. I mean, I don't really want to pepper spray Aubrey and the gang.
Oh, could you use it on Basil as well, I guess? in the last fight? I'm really curious. Like, again, I don't want to, but this is the playthrough where we do all those things where I would normally be like, no, absolutely not. Kel, who is this beautiful young lady? Why didn't you tell me we'd be having so many guests coming over? I don't want a repeat of last year. What does that mean? All right, let me save this to a different slot so I can always reload the pre-larceny file. I get larceny sounds a bit extreme. It's probably more like petty theft. I don't know specifically what the difference is. What is the difference? Google, help me. When the terms larceny and theft are used as distinct terms, larceny usually refers to the theft of physical items, while theft includes all variations of stealing property from another person or entity. Ah. So in theory, larceny is theft, but not all theft is larceny. So yeah, I think taking the pepper spray is larceny. If I read that right, if I understood that right. I love how no one else reacts to the cries for help also. It's not like we can barely hear it from here. It was all caps and like massive text for us. So clearly it's ridiculously loud. Everyone else is just choosing to ignore it. Right, punks? Let's find out if I have enough pepper spray for all of y'all. I mean, again, I don't want to pepper spray them because I know that we survive this. Like, they don't actually beat us to death with the baseball bat and everything. But it's kind of on you if you, like, go to jump someone with a baseball bat and they pepper spray you. You can't be like, what? I didn't know. Like... Basketball, pepper spray! Everyone dies.
Ah! My eyes! Master, I can't see!
What trickery is this?
Ouch, that hurts.
What the heck is this? Pepper spray? Really? Ah! You two are the worst!
It's on you, man. I don't know what to say. The art of self-defense. I figured there'd be an achievement in it for us.
No, this can't be happening. How could we lose to just the two of them? That doesn't even make sense. I want to go home. Let's just get out of here.
You said it. I mean, if you got actually pepper sprayed in the face, you really wouldn't be this calm, right? You'd be like running around and like swiping at your face and stuff. These guys are like next level, I tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna reload that save. That feels awful. I'm not stealing the money or the pepper spray. We'll just lose the fight. It's fine. I hope there's no quest on Beyond that requires that you have done the pepper spray thing or what have you. Like, there's maybe an achievement for win every fight against Aubrey or something like that. Also, occurs to me I neglected to put the CD into this thing. Nostalgic CD. There we go. Where did we get that for? I'm already blanking. Well, let's have a listen, shall we? Let's hear it. It's a cover of Hanging with the Boys by Slime Girls. There you go. Hanging with the Boys is a theme that happens in the real world in this game. And the Slime Girls are also a boss in this game. There you go, now you know. That's nice. Little electric guitar in there. Crap, I can't remember. Did file 2... when I saved over file 2, was that... had we forgotten to do anything by that point? It was after we beat the Jash thing. I think I just saved right before going in Kel's house, right? So all I haven't done is everything in Kel's house. How did Kel not notice us to steal 20 bucks from his wardrobe? So I'm just gonna be at file 4 now. File 3 is the one where we stole everything. Probably there are no serious ramifications for it, but I'd just kind of rather not. It felt like a longer time since that save, simply because I had looked around this room a lot, I think. And the whole house. Right, and that save 3 I could use to see if you can pepper spray Basil later on. I assume not. That seems like the fight with Basil is supposed to go a pretty particular way, but let me see if I can work something out. Yeah, these two saves are only 6 minutes apart, which is appropriate for how long I spent inside looking around. So I think this save is right before I went in Kel's house. This is right after I came out of Kel's house after stealing everything. And so this one will be coming right out of Kel's house not having stolen anything. And it'll be easy to tell them apart because I will have the pepper spray in one and not the other. Easy to tell them apart in hindsight, like later down the line if I want to get the pepper spray again, I mean to say. Can't believe I just pepper sprayed Aubrey and co. And they like walked it off too. There were like 5 unbelievable things about that. I can't believe that Kel was just like, yeah, sure, might need that pepper spray, steal it. I can't believe Sonny had the guts to use pepper spray on a bunch of people who he knows. I can't believe that it hit everyone. And then I can't believe that everyone was just super like, I can't see. Well, I guess we'll just go home after that. Instead of like, Maybe you could survive this fight if you had, like, a crap load of bandages and stuff. I remember them, like, one-shotting you much more than they're actually doing here. But they're really only doing, like, 20 damage here and there. We don't know how much health they have, but we know that 500 was enough to dispatch them, so if we're doing, like, 20 a turn, it would take, like, 25 turns. So if we just had enough bandages to survive that long, you'd probably be alright. Well, except for the fact that they can wink to lower your attack power, which eventually will just make you ineffectual, I think. Maybe if you had both of them up still, though, you could get Kel to encourage Sunny to bring his attack back up or something? Not sure. It probably is possible to win without the pepper spray, though. Probably just takes a bit of luck. They threw old candy. Because it says Sunny's attack can't go higher, but... Oh, okay, never mind. So by doing that, I've shaken off the effects of them winking at him. So I think in theory, if you had enough healing stuff, you could actually manage this. I don't, as it stands. Because I spent all my money on capsule toys and stuff. And once Sunny's on his own, you're basically toast, because there's no way... Actually, hold on a sec. I don't want to sell the gold watch, because that was a gift from someone. Fake though it might be, it seemed pretty heartfelt. There's something pretty messed up about pawning something someone gave you as a gift like an hour ago. But let me just pawn it and buy a bunch of bandages instead and see if it's possible to win this fight without the... Actually, tell you what, let me load even an earlier one. How much money do we have at this point? Still only $2. Let me just put all these in the folder and retrieve some of the older ones for a minute here. I'm just going to retrieve the old file number 1. Oh, not move it! No, sorry, I meant to copy it. So where were we at this file 1? Oh, we were in the park, but with 0 money. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Oh, is this before I did any jobs, maybe? Well, that's no good, but let's load one after we've done the jobs. Ah, there we go, it's $76. Let's do this one and just buy an absolute ridiculous quantity of first aid stuff and see if we can just tank that fight. Because if we can, there's almost definitely an achievement for doing it this way without needing the pepper spray. So the trick is, Cal has a higher attack power than Sunny, but he... Unlike with Sunny, where Kel can encourage him, there's no way to bring Kel's attack back up once they wink at him. So he can only attack for like the first 5 turns or so until they mess him up. But Sunny will always eventually be able to deal some damage. So in terms of efficiency, the first aid kit's obviously better, 150 in 1 turn, but in terms of money efficiency, spending the same $5 on bandages gives you 250 health to heal overall. Well, I can just... We can just redo it if this doesn't pan out. So let's just buy 76 of those. Very few of their attacks were doing more than 50 damage a turn. And if they cycle through them, they don't always do one. Then if you spam bandages a few turns, you should be able to heal back up. But grand scheme, I don't imagine the way you win this fight, or if you win this fight, affects much going on. So I'll reload the save we had going a moment ago where we were just going to lose the fight, and where we hadn't stolen the pepper spray or the $20. Actually, I should also, in a minute, load that save and then just spend all $76 on the knickknacks in the toy capsule thing, because if there's an achievement for, like, getting a 5-star or, like, getting 20 of them, we may as well get that out of the way as well. I assume there's some achievement associated with them, I just don't know what it would be for. So the only real thing I have left to ask myself is, is focus worth it? Because I think Sunny was doing something like 6 damage without, and like 15-ish damage with, which is more than double it. So if I had attacked twice in a row and gotten 6 and 6, that's 12. But if I focus then attack, that's 15. So in theory, that's better. But that was just my impression. I don't know how much variance affects that. It just occurred to me that how paranoid must Sunny look at just having spent $76 on 76 bandages. I think our items come before them. Oh crap, I didn't actually think Are they faster than us such that their items would come out first? I'm gonna hope so. First aid yourself, Cal. He tends to Cal. Good for him. We did have about 80 bandages, so... In theory, if we keep this up, should all be good. Oh, okay, never mind. It's random whether or not you go first, so you do want to be pretty preemptive. I mean, in theory, there's no way to guarantee we'll win, because if they can do 70 damage twice in a row, or that amount of damage twice in a row to Cal, before I get a chance to act, as in, they go after me on one turn, and then before me on the next turn, they can do 140 damage to him before I've done anything, so they can one-shot him straight up. So there is some luck to this, I suppose, but I think it's pretty unlikely that will happen. Frequently, anyway. And it's gonna be a long fight, but it's not gonna be so long that we'll, like, never make it. Like, it's not gonna be... It's not so long that something that with a really low probability is definitely going to happen every time, if you see what I mean. Whack, and Sunny's attack did nothing, but he just focused and is encouraged. Why would it do nothing? Oh, does focus only work if it's the next turn that you do the attack? I thought it said Sunny's next... It says Sunny's next attack deals more damage, not his attack will deal more damage next turn. But I guess that's what it means. Why not? We'll both go for an attack here. Oh, bad time to both go for an attack. Oops.
My master and I have been training for this moment. You will make fools out of us ever again.
Jim, are you ready to rumble?
Why are you here?
Didn't see any of that dialogue before.
What? But I get a focus.
Surely I did. Maybe my attack up only lasts for so many turns or something. I don't get the sense that any of the accessories I could have equipped would affect my chances in this fight. But that would be kind of funny if they actually did have some effect. This is neat. So I think I maybe just had like really awful luck the first time we did it, because I remember them like one-shotting both of us. I think they just maybe did the headbutt thing a lot. But this is like the first fight in the real world where I've actually felt like I had to engage with it. So I'm mighty pleased. I wish there was like any sort of indication as to how long Sunny's attack up remains, but it seems to be 3 or 4 turns. I don't know if it's random though. Well, I mean, I say I wish, like this is something that they ever ask you to do. They do not necessarily really ask you to win this fight. I don't even know if there's an achievement for it, but there's programmed dialogue for it. So I feel like they must anticipate that someone's going to try this. So there could well be an achievement for it. I'm just gonna give it a few goes. You do need some amount of luck for it, I think. I hadn't thought about this before, that I could have Sunny heal while he guards. That's useful. Until they do something stupid. Or until we just attrition them to the point that we get to max health and we're comfortable to doing something else. Why are you even here? I can't believe I just noticed that she asked that. What do you mean, why am I even here? I'm here because I heard someone screaming for their life. What kind of question is that? Nothing can take him out if he's blocking at 40 health, right? Because they'd have to be doing 80 damage, which no one does. The headbutt does close, and Sunny can always goes first with his calm down, I think, so. It's poor timing. Oh, you know what occurs to me? Maybe if Kel's Encourage runs out on Sunny, then maybe their Wink runs out on us. So maybe Kel eventually gets some of his attack power back, because he just did 15 damage, right? And he's been winked like 2 or 3 times already. If the headbutt, it's over. No! I would also need to calm down if someone hucked old candy at my head. I don't really want to know what that means, to be honest. Yeah, okay, the wink wears off. I didn't realize that. That makes this much, much easier. Because we've only used, like, what, 14 of our bandages, and we've done, like, a third of their health. So this is the strat, and always was. My apologies, I didn't realize it was quite that easy this whole time. In my defense, it does not say anywhere whether Wink is still in effect. The only way to know would be to do what I'm doing right now. This is basically, like, the fight you'd be saving all these items up for.
Angel, remember our training. Make weakness your strength. Yes, master. I won't let you down.
What does that even mean in this context? You're just getting pummeled with a basketball over and over. Well, the enemy team, like frantically patches themselves up with band-aids. What weakness is there to turn into strength there? I don't understand your teachings, the Maverick. That's amazingly funny. I love that they have dialogue callouts for this as though it's supposed to be like a big, dramatic, fast-paced action fight when the only way to win is to kind of play it really slow and awkward in a way that doesn't feel like it's supposed to work. Because you don't get that dialogue with the pepper spray, it just one-shots them. That dialogue is basically only for if you're doing what we're doing here, which I find really funny. Yes, throw your old candy. Waste your turn, damaging Sunny, who will heal it by breathing deeply in a minute. You know what's actually even more concerning is that that poor guy running the pharmacy was probably like, that paranoid kid just bought 70 bandages, and for what? He's gonna come back and see we used all of them. He's gonna be like, what the hell were you guys getting up to? And we're gonna like, wow, there's a baseball bat. A baseball bat? What do you mean there was a baseball bat? Well, I mean, like, these 5 kids that were older than me, like, all tried to kill me at once and almost drowned this other guy. They almost drowned? What do you mean? Kim, are you okay? Don't worry, Vance. I'm not done yet.
few more basketballs, and then maybe I'll think about lying down, but I can handle this. What must this look like to an outsider? What must this look like to someone who's present? Why is Basil still here? Basil, run! This is like a 40-minute brawl. It's gonna end in broken noses all around. I did not realize you were that low on health. That was close. We're almost there now, anyway. So in other words, now would be a stupid time to do something stupid like get headbutted and I should have him guard. But check this out. It's fine. So why would we even worry? We're gonna finish this fight. They're gonna be like, how do you have that many bandages? Like, this would be so weird to see. This kid just pulls 76, like, they're all like stuck together. He hasn't even torn them apart yet. Just like, and I love that none of them have like decided that it's time to go after Sunny at all at any point during this. They're genuinely just like, I want to, oh, what? Since when? Oh, so is that just scripted to kill you when that happens? Or was it because I had Sunny on low health? Well, I mean, unless they send all three after Sunny and do 90 damage to him. If we want to survive that as Sunny, we have to have healed him. We want to keep him near max health. I didn't realize that was going to be a concern. We want to keep him above 60 health if they're going to hit him with 2 30s, potentially at some point. Hitting him with all 3 30s seems unlikely. But that other the strat I was employing there worked, getting us that far, but for whenever we get them down to a third and they unlock that new very broken move, we just have to heal Sunny, I guess. Well, it depends if they're going to use that every turn. If they use that every turn, we just lose, because we can't heal 90 damage a turn and attack at the same time, unless we had a bunch of first aid kits. So I guess how many... We want to remember how many bandages we had at that point, and not have that many bandages, but instead have... swap those out for first aid kits, because that way Sunny can heal. Well, I don't know. You maybe are just dead when you get to that move. Like, maybe this is not something you're able to do, and that's the entire purpose of that move, is just to force you to lose that bit. But maybe they only do it once and then never again. I don't know. But considering we had done many attacks, we'd never seen that attack until that point, that kind of has the feel of, if you get them down to a third of their health, you don't get to play the game anymore at that point. It's a little weird if so. Why program dialogue for the rest of it if you don't want it as a player to play it? So I assume I'm wrong. I assume you are meant to be able to get past that. Of course, I can't be certain that only 1 or 2 of them will hit him. There's no one could know that, but it's the best I got. Well, I suppose there's the distinct yet remote possibility that, sorry, not attack, what am I doing? That maybe that's more of a turn limit thing, where if X turns pass, then, that happens. So maybe they want you to be fighting faster by having Sunny deal damage as well, but I don't really feel comfortable doing that. Of course, if I loaded a way earlier file from day 1, I could have had even more money. If I just didn't spend any of it on anything but first aid stuff, I would have about twice, because we had $100 yesterday or something like that. We could have spent all on first aid stuff and had a ridiculous quantity of first aid kits, but if it turns out that that's literally what it takes, then we can always do that later. But I just want to play this out and see if you're just hard-coded to just lose, basically, when it gets to a third of their health, or if it actually is that's a one-time thing that you have to be prepared for, but then you just carry on with the same strat after. They did the super chunky blast maneuver after we heard their dialogue of, Kim, are you alright? I think so. We can know it's going to happen after we hear those words. So we know they're about to do the thing, we think, anyway. So does it make sense to guard with Sunny? Well, with both of them? Let's give it a try? Oh no, they didn't do it. Well, now I just feel dumb. Never mind, I guess just to forget it. For the moment. So maybe it's more of they now are able to do it, but it's still only a 20% chance of happening. So I was wrong when I thought it was always scripted to happen then. Let's have him guard again, because I have a bit more health than we have. Either that or I didn't actually cross the threshold that I think I have yet. Attack together. Oh, okay, sorry, they did 4 attacks, so they actually brought Sunny down from max health. Okay. So the only way I could survive that is if Sunny had guarded, right? He was at max health, I'm pretty sure. So I guess that means... So clearly it isn't scripted to happen at a particular time. At least I don't think so. So you have to be ready for it any time after that point. But it happens infrequently. You have to be ready for it any time because it can one-shot Sunny from max health. But there's a luck component to that too, right? Because... Well, it only did... Oh, hang on. No, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe it stopped. Maybe it actually does like 10 hits or something, but we didn't notice because it killed Sunny so fast. But I think in this game, the way that it works is multi-hit attacks all hit, and then it decides if you're dead at the end. That's how it works with enemies anyway. Like, if they have 1 health and you do a multi-hit attack, every hit lands before it shows them get knocked out. So once we get to this phase, I basically need to have Sunny guard as much as possible, and then just get lucky where, in an instance where I have to have him heal Kel because Kel has to guard, otherwise he'll die, I have to make sure that they don't hit Sunny. Well, I have to get lucky and have them not hit Sunny on the times where Sunny has to heal Kel. Let me get a few more tries, thinking about it that way. So play normally until we get to that last phase, what I imagine is that last phase, and then mostly have Sunny guard, mostly have Kel attack. If Kel is in a bad place, well, if all 4 of those could go after Kel, that's 30 each. That's 120 damage. He's basically lost unless he's at max health. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try a few things. But it may be that this is just their intention is that you lose there. It's very, very bizarre design if that is true. Like, if the only 2 ways this is supposed to go are you win with the pepper spray or you lose because you didn't have the pepper spray, it's weird that they let you entertain it this far. The only 2 motivations I can think of for that would be you deliberately just want to be a jerk to your player and make them spend like 40 minutes grinding out this fight just to be like, psych, you don't get anything for this. Or you actually can win it. And so far this hasn't, I wouldn't have said, been the sort of game that really sort of gets off on huge, meaningless time sinks that amount to absolutely nothing. Usually if they're going to make you spend a lot of time on something, it's because there's something funny at the end, or an achievement, or some better special piece of equipment. The game design has not ever, to this point, been such that they encourage you doing something hoping you'll be disappointed. This isn't that kind of troll game, I wouldn't say. Like, to be clear, it definitely seems like the kind of fight you are meant to lose, but the fact that this is an option, and they don't just one-shot you in one turn if you don't have the pepper spray, seems, and that they have scripted dialogue for it like this, seems like everything in the game design here is screaming, it's possible to do this, just difficult. And so far, the game design in the rest of the game has been, I would say, quite good. Because it's not even like you would think you were supposed to win, and it would be a surprise that it turned out to be a fight you could lose if you made it that far. The only people who would ever make it far enough in this fight to get to the lower third would be people who knew that you were supposed to lose, probably, and had stocked up on bandages a bunch beforehand because of it, I think. So it's not like they were trying to surprise anyone who got to the lower third mark, I don't think. Because because every turn they don't use it, the probability of them using it increases, right? If it happens like 10% of the time or whatever it is. So really, I should probably try and have us both just keep... Well, but I need to be doing the damage. So really, I have to have Sunny guard at this point, probably. So the question is, do I have Kel attack, guard, or heal himself? In anticipation for what's coming. I'm gonna have him guard one more time, so we're both guarding this time in case they do it this turn. They did. Okay, so we survive. I'm gonna assume that they don't do that again, the one turn after. So we have like 2 or 3 turns grace period. I mean, not literally, but probabilistically speaking. So I'm gonna have us both heal ourselves up and then carry on. Okay, well, they did it again immediately, so there was no way for Sunny to survive that. So I guess you're just supposed to lose at that point. At some point, they start doing that attack and they don't stop. Okay, so that is just a screw you, stop playing the game moment. That's pretty weird. But there you have it, I guess. I mean, unless I got really, really shit luck there, and they don't usually do it twice in a row. Maybe there's an achievement in that for us, but at the moment, I don't seem to have any motivation to keep going on that path. It just takes too long. Pretty odd that.
I don't think I've ever seen a video game give you a fight you're meant to lose or win with a very specific way that they let you get down to very low health with. Oh, no, that's not true. Tales of Hysteria did that once. There was like an unwinnable fight that I was like, what happens if I try and win it? And you get it down to a third of health and it just heals itself. I was equally annoyed then than I am with this. I kind of don't understand why they included dialogue for that if they didn't want you to do it. But there you go, that's a few hours of my life. Well spent? Who can say? It did seem to be a little random how long it took them to use that though, right? So you can probably get one where they just don't use it and you just knock them out. The one little hand. If you say no to save Basil, right, nothing changes, right? You just have to do it. Does it, like, if you wait around a bit, does Basil die or does anything happen? How long can a human being hold their breath underwater? I mean, he's been under for a good, like, 3 or 4 minutes. He's basically like a champion diver at this point. Oh, and obligatorily, we may as well see what happens when you die on this phobia as well, but if it passes any indication, nothing happens. Hi! Alright, we died of drowning death. Does that do anything for you? Steam achievement list? I guess not. God damn, it's a deep lake. Where do you think you're all going? Somewhere warm and dry, of course. So I assume we're not really allowed to go wandering too much at this point. Well, we've literally got Basil in our hands. Would you like to buy apple juice? Do you not see the unconscious boy here? Why don't you ask him if he'd like to buy some apple juice? Doesn't really let you do much around this bit. You just have to go straight to Basil's, it would seem. So I can save over that.
Basil, is that you?
No, it'd be us. It's funny, I've never heard her speak before. Bathroom looking not too haunted at the moment. Always a good sign. You told him all about secondary drowning, right? Of course you have. Tofu in there, huh? So we seem to be back in wander mode. We can basically go anywhere. So there may be a few... Oh, more garbage. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy, Lucas. There may be more events we can do now that we have Hero with us. And it's the time of day has kind of changed and all. So let's go check out every house. I had my son go to the Fix-It to buy a new lamp for my living room, but he's taking his sweet time. He's always so slow with these things. I wish someone would tell him to hurry up. I don't have all day. That must be the person who was, looking for a lamp earlier. Let me just go behind you and knock on your door. That's normal. The person who was having trouble deciding what lamp to use earlier. We've never been in here, have we? Oh, you're the person who was cleaning the sweeping the park, weren't you? Okay, cool. Nice to meet you. Do you have any seashells or anything in your home I could pilfer? There's an open phone book on the table. The person seems to be looking for some odd jobs. I see. I thought I was going to say they were looking for someone. Do you have more cake in your fridge, some baked potatoes, and a whole pizza from Gino's Pizza? Hell yeah, dude. This person knows how to live. Oh, this looks very out of place. A newspaper. The bed is a little on the hard side overall. Not too bad. 7 and 10. Another ashtray. Some money and like a piece of paper. It's like a job offer or something, I guess. Or like a contract. Relatively unhaunted bathroom. It's all made of wood, though. That ought to be trouble. If you spill water anywhere. ... I guess that's a never mind kind of situation. Can I have some cake? A sad slice of cake. Aw. Well, I hope it gets better, friend. Don't think you can do anything with Aubrey at this time. Let's have Hero head to the grave. There's a scene we've already seen, but I don't know how we're...
Sorry. I don't know if I'm ready for this yet.
Okay, my bad. Sorry. I am the one who is sorry. Oops. Oops. I done did a bad. My apologies. The kids we tutored, their parents have to be back now, right? So they're gotta be like really, really confused about what's going on. Of course, I'm totally blanking about which houses they were now, but... Oh, hey, Kim and Vance are back. Hey, guys.
Aubrey, why won't you tell me what's wrong?
It's just you two. Why is he thinking you just barge into people's rooms like this? You must have made friends with my mom, huh? She lets in anyone who listens to her talk. Oh, hey. What's up? Huh? You're so calm. Aren't you gonna challenge us to a fight or something? No, I don't really have any beef with any of you. Me and Kim always just do the same stuff together. I'm only 1 year older than her, but no one believes me because of my beard. She's a lot of talk, but she's got a big heart. And me, I got some big muscles. Alright, nice talking to y'all. And may I say your bathroom is a paragon of unhauntedness today. So many people just leaving their houses unlocked. Jeepers. Nothing appears too different here, though. Oh, we can go back to, hideout spot. I believe I was told that once you have all 4 of them, going back to the hideout spot yields something, but I'm curious if anything happens when it's just the 3 of us. Well, there's a seashell, for one thing. Yoink! No idea where old mate is with the seashells, though, at the moment. She's probably back inside. Which house was that? I don't remember.
I'm meeting up with someone, but they're late. Don't tell me I've been stood up.
I wouldn't tell you that because I have no idea who you are. You must be excited you're moving out tomorrow. Today is the wedding anniversary for my husband and me, but he hasn't mentioned it all day. I wonder if he'd forgotten. You wonder if he had forgotten? It's been a weird way to phrase that.
I need a nice soft drink. I've been working on my next big project and need something to keep me alert.
Well, best of luck in finding a soft drink from that soft drink machine. And you, my friend, you're no longer looking disparagingly downward. Did you find the part you needed? You seem to have not found it. What can you get for me? Well, is anything free? Grass in a bowl. Oh, they have different cashiers working this time. Oh, and there's Sean and Karen. La-di-dee, la-di-da, la-di-dee, la-di-da. Good for you. I've never cooked for a whole party before. Maybe I was too ambitious this time around. Should I get something that is better quality or something with more quantity? How do I know which brand I should choose? Are green onions and red onions the same thing? Maybe we should have just gotten delivery. Hey, no need to stress about this, Karen. I believe in you. Besides, if no one else eats your food, you know at least I will. Oh, Sean, you're so sweet. What did I ever do to deserve someone like you? I don't know, but you two sure deserve each other. Make of that what you will. Chilled meat. Who's this? Is this the girl who normally works at the... It is. Miss Candace told me to buy some painkillers for a headache. Apparently a lot of kids around here like to steal candy. They must be so brave. Miss Candace is really scary when she's angry. No joke. Well, she can have one of my first aid kits if she wants. I don't anticipate using them. I almost forgot that it was me and my wife's anniversary today, so here I am doing some last-minute damage control. Well, good luck, I guess. Probably there's some achievement regarding the orange and apple juice. Like maybe if you go to one of them when you've bought the other, they'll like be really angry or something. Why does it give you the option buy or nothing? Is there... why? Most of the other stores just open up the menu. Is there some other third option you can unlock there? Oh yeah, old mate, your mom says she wants you back. Or was it your wife? Well, I don't remember your relation, but there's a woman who was waiting for you back at home anyway. Ugh, I hate decisions. I think I'm gonna throw up. Hey, who are you? What do you want? Oh, is my mom asking for me? Your mom, yes, that's the one. Tell her to wait. I'm the one going all the way to pick up this floor lamp that I don't even care about. Besides, she's so picky. I don't know why she doesn't just do it herself. Ugh, what a trashy situation. These floor lamps are trash. You're trash. Alright, damn. Huh. Yes, it all makes sense to me now. This world is nothing but trash. Hey, you, if my mom wants her lamp so bad, why don't you go get it for her? Oh, I've got better things to do. I mean, the whole house was kind of pink. Maybe a pink one makes the most sense? Lamps. Just threw $50 at me and left. So you want to buy a floor lamp? That's gonna be $50. You still want it? Well, I guess I do. Thanks for the business, bud. Impressive that he didn't know which one he was buying and they had exactly enough money for it. If Aubrey were here, she would totally wield it as a weapon. Pocket? Is the floor lamp in my pocket? Is it? Sorry, Kel, I've been walking around with you brutally wounded as always. Nancy, hey, how goes it? Sometimes I come here to look at the flowers. I'm thinking of getting a few for the house, but I heard that some plants attract ants. Ants are the bane of my existence. The last thing I want are ants crawling around my house. The last thing you want is ants. Anyway, I'm just saying, you're a principal and your daughter's got... No, you're the one with the son who's got ridiculously hard math problems. You'd think you could just put a little effort into your grammar, but I don't actually care. Ah! Hello, how long have you been there? Brothers and sisters, we must all accept that we are trash. Oh! It's the dude who was buying the lamp. I get it, he's accepted everything's the trash, so he's part of the recyclists now. Yet, although we may be trash, as long as we remain biodegradable, we may yet be saved. He's got like a rubber glove on his head. Here you go, have this lamp. I hope I picked the right one. I mean, the rest of your house is pink, so I hoped the pink one... Oh, no, I didn't pick the pink one right. They didn't give me a choice in the end. Here you go, you can have that. Oh my, what a nice floor lamp. Thank you, you have impeccable taste. But where's my son Billy? Did he go on one of his tantrums and run off again? He's so temperamental.
I wish you wouldn't make such a big deal out of everything all the time. Anyway, you're very thoughtful for getting this lamp for me. Please come over anytime. Make a mean cup of coffee. Sounds like fun. Bum, 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 bum. What do you think if we go talk to Billy now, anything will happen? You're back in front of your painting. Does that mean anything's changed here? I'm drafting out my next painting, but I'm not sure where to start. It's so hard to come up with good ideas. I should just quit art and become a zookeeper or something. Yes, that would be much easier. I don't know, you've got some pretty good progress already. Here, would you like the sticky green hand? You can have it. My coffee machine is right in the kitchen. Careful, it's pretty strong. Yeah, okie dokie. Some drinks on the table. Seems like they're mostly used for decoration. I mean, sure. Let's have ourselves a cup of coffee, will we? Thank you. Could heal up some of Kel's wounds, I suppose. Or we could just keep this steaming cup of coffee in our pocket till the end of time. Why not? Actually, I'm kind of quite curious what happens if we use it on Kel. Have a drink, Kel! The coffee was hot and bitter as expected. You don't know why people drink this. It's not my thing either. Oh, it didn't even heal him. Rough. Now I have to inspect your bed and bathroom for various oh, hello. Intimidating girl. Just came back from college today. I missed the city already. It's just way too quiet here. Short hair girl. Yeah, we met you in the pizza place at one time. I'm thinking of writing my crush a letter to tell him how I feel. Yeah, that's all. There's a love letter on this table. Who could it be for? You mean writing them another letter? This bed seems a bit much. You'd rate it a 5 out of 10 just based off the design. This bed is the perfect balance of firm and soft, but the sheets seem to be lacking a little. 6 out of 10. Sheets gather too much heat in that other one. Bathroom, I would say, likably not cursed. Oh, that's weird. This TV has its own music. It's the Last Resort theme. Or it was for a minute. Why does this TV channel play the same music that my poker machine on my blackjack machine on my computer plays? One wonders. How much stuff do you think there is? Maybe we could just sit here for a while and it'll eventually cycle back to the Last Resort theme? Is that SOS? Being tapped out there? I don't know what... I wouldn't be able to sound out, what do you call that? Morse code. You know, this is the international sign for Morse code. Just wiggling your middle finger around a bunch. It probably spells out some unusual message, that. Oh, is this... Right, of course, this is the dude's, this is Billy's room, because he's got the big recycling poster. Oh, it's the song. It's Mari and Sunny's song. That's weird. I wonder if the message that is in SOS right now is somehow it's like some message from Mario or something. Oh god, it scared me. Yeah, okay, it just loops after that point. I was just about to ask, is there something playing really quietly? When it suddenly kicked back into the normal thing. Wow, that's kind of creepy and kind of cool. I'm sure someone's translated that into out of Morse code and knows what it says. Oh, yeah, there's the new floor lamp. They did get the pink one after all. Some strange comics. Oh yeah, this is Charlie's room. Here she is. Hello. My name is Charlene. Charlene? I thought your name was Charlie this whole time.
Hiya, Charlene! I'm Kel, and this is Sunny and Hero.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, that was that. Cool. Well met. Sorry, Cal's a little wounded right now. Don't mind all the blood. Well, I mean, you know how it got there. Of course. You've also got a love letter. Are you and the short-haired girl have love letters to each other? Or did the girl with the short hair said it was a boy she had a crush on, right? I think? Look, I don't have time to keep up with the, the soap opera going on in the background of this, alright? We need to get Cal some medical attention, and I have $0. There are bigger fish to fry. Is this house where the, short-haired girl... No, wait, this is Kim and Vance's mom's house, right? Yes. Not the short-haired girl, but the girl with the seashells, anyway. That's who I was looking for, but I think maybe she's not available at this time. I never, thought to comment on before, but it's ridiculously awkward that Kim and Vance's mom and dad are separated, but, living a block away from each other. I mean, how could you go out any time? I mean, maybe it was an amicable split, I guess. Right, I've been to basically every house I could think to go, every place I could think to go at this point. Oh, I can go inside your house? I don't remember being able to do this when he says he's felt something evil from inside his house. Bless this home. Much large, heavy books. You can't read the language on most of the covers. Were we ever in this building? I don't think we were. Huh. Right, of course they've got all this bread and stuff because they run a bakery. You find a note. Ho-hum, it looks like your trail has gone cold. How unfortunate. What? There's jam in the pot. Toaster with some toast sticking out. Did someone leave in a hurry? Was there a monster attack or something? What's behind this curtain? Is that wine? Red juice in a glass. It smells kind of like grapes. Right. What's the evil presence aforefelt? There's a real messy bed here. I'm sure Sonny will have some judgment. 3 out of 10. Damn. Brand new game console system. It's a cutting-edge SNES. It looks so shiny and sleek. Got that Mode 7. An oddly placed rolling chair. It looks as though it has been dramatically pushed out of the way. Well, I buy that with Maverick. An assortment of wigs line this table. The yellow one's missing. How do you know the yellow one would be there? I mean, I guess you could have intuited, but... There's a poster for a movie or something just called Zombie. I thought for a minute the UFO poster was the Earthbound title screen. But nay. A holy book, indeed, indeed. Now, this is a big old bed. So it seems decent. Sheets to get out too much heat. You gotta watch the sheets, man, when Sunny's in town. It's a little odd sometimes when you go through a door, it keeps you in, the doorway, and sometimes it spawns you, here in front of the doorway. Bathroom not seeming too haunted. Why are you two, cardboard cutouts? Cardboard cutouts of a pair of twins. There's something stuck on the back. Another note. It seems we have gone missing. We couldn't have gotten too far. Find us, dear little brother. Signed, Daphne and Bowen, your loving older siblings. What? Couldn't have gone too far. You open the cabinets but don't find anything of interest. So that thing I found earlier was part of this. Open the cabinet doors, not finding anything of interest. National Baking Championship first place. Looked under the bed, but you did not find anything of interest. Onto the bed. Trophy is a replica made to be perfectly symmetrical to the one on the other side. Can we remove it or do something with it then? Actually, yes, this whole room is kind of symmetrical in a weird sort of way. Under the table, nothing. What is going on here? Under the table, nothing. Nothing in either houseplant. Oh, but the music's still going out here, so we can search everywhere in the house, I guess. Checked behind the painting and found a hidden safe. Probably better to pretend you didn't see anything. What? Oh, well, turn over the rug and find 2 fluffy pillows. There's a note on the back. This is the oldest trick in the book. I can't believe you would actually fall for this. The what? Does that mean that the beds, they were... What? Wait, why the pillows? I don't understand what you mean. No. I guess if we just look everywhere, we'll eventually find it. Even if we don't know what the clues are saying. There's a cat in that cabinet. You didn't find anything of interest? What do you mean? Something, a whole ass cat. Cute little scavenger hunt, though. My family would always, would now and again do one of these for me on, my birthday or whatever. Well, and vice versa. We do ones for each other on their birthdays. We'd hide one of the presents behind a little scavenger hunt. Something like this, anyway. Bringing back some memories, it is. An ornate houseplant. It adds a nice touch of color to the room, yes. It's where I can only check some of the furniture. I may as well try and check all of it. Boo! Haha! There's a twin. We don't know which one it is. We got you good, didn't we? Hey, wait a second. You're not our darling little brother.
Little brother's too cool for us now, isn't he, Bowen? Doesn't even have time to play games with his little loving older siblings anymore. Yes, Daphne. We'd know their names now. It still just says a twin and the other twin. It is very regrettable. We barely get any time off work, and when we do, little Mikhail never's never around to play with us anymore. It's unfair, isn't it, Bowen? Life is so cruel. Well, that's fine. Now we have some new friends. Though, I'm not exactly sure what they do. Entertain us, dear friends! Yes, entertain us. Ho hum. You've got nothing? That's too bad. Sorry. Well, this is all very fun, but we get bored quite easily. Come, brother, let us think of more fun games to play. Goodbye, new friends. This has been pleasant. Okay, see ya. Dun 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 dun. The Mira's nose all over. Arch shoulder back 15 degrees more. Remember to flex all fingers when posing. Slow. Show only one eye when provoked. Ugh. Well, I can't help but feel I missed a few of the notes, but sure, good. It gave us a pling plonk, so presumably we did it. Ah, so you have conquered the great evil. What did it cost you? I can still see the pain in your eyes. My brother and sister are a real drag, aren't they? Everyone here is the same. You got me. I don't know what it cost me, even. Oh, is this the house where Seashell Lady is present? Yes, there must be, because there's a seashell here. Ah, yes, here you are. Grant. Seashell for you. Oh, and there! It's finally done! Thanks for collecting all these cute seashells for me. Here's something I made for you. Oh, you got a seashell necklace. Thank you! My friends made one for me when I left for boarding school on the island, so I thought I could share that feeling with someone else. I hope that seeing it reminds you of your time here. Good luck with everything. I'm sure you'll be fine. Maybe we did complete that last time. I don't remember getting all the seashells that we just got, though. Whoa, it actually, upgrades you and stuff, but also, it's the coolest one we have, and I want it anyway. Wait, damn, where did I just get that seashell? Because if I could have had this earlier, do you think it would have helped with the fight? Well, not much, anyway. Either way, that's awesome. Thank you! We did get that necklace before. That felt familiar, but I don't remember finding the amount of seashells we found this time. Award-winning pie, it's just still sitting here. Whoa, there's a sparkly on the doghouse. Have to check that out in a minute. Yeah, I'm saving a little bit more than is really necessary here, but just in case we ever want to go try some different choices in some of these. I don't imagine we probably do. I misspelled day in this one. If I try and go inside, they probably say we gotta go let his parents know, right? Son, you want to head home already? But it's not nighttime yet. Right you are. Everyone knows you only go home at nighttime. Am I a good boy? Sure you are. Do you want to play with Hector? Hell yeah, I do. Tackle me! I'm open. Let's bring you the ball. Come on, Gil, give it a toss, Cal. Yeah, that's right. Good boy, Hector. Good boy. Now, go on! Good boy, Hector. I mean, you can only go so long in this yard, but go on. Please don't run into the road. I do love that hero. And Sonny are just wordlessly watching this. This probably doesn't end. Good boy, Hector. Bow, bow, bow. This is the scene with the spider, right? I think we've done this already. Oh, this is which brother's taller. Let's say Cal this time. Because I think we said here before. Looks like I'm finally the taller brother! Wow. My life feels so complete. Yet so empty. I guess you've really grown up while I was gone. It's too bad your grades are still coming up short, though. That's uncalled for, hero. Smarts aren't everything. I'm just teasing you. I think you're smart too, Cal. Smart in your own way. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, the music changed a whole bunch when I turned that on and off. Ah yes, dinner is ready. Does not look anything like the big plate of chicken I picked up off the table, but sure. Look, hero, we got your favorites. Some chocolate chip cookies and a big ol' hero sandwich. Aw, how sweet. It's, exactly the same as last year. You wonder if maybe his tastes have changed a bit. He just hasn't had the heart to tell anyone. I turned on the big bass belly bass. And it sings like KK Slider.
We've heard this song elsewhere in the game, but why can't I place where it was? Oh, it's the song that the guitarist sings? Or maybe the guitarist in the dream world, I'm blanking now. But I'm pretty sure that's a tune we've heard before. Interesting. There's a cat in this tree. I don't have any fish. The fish is really expensive, so I think I'll save that for later. Any money I get, I'm probably going to spend on the capsule toys. Sorry again for yet another long and windy and weird recording. With disappointments and twists around every corner. Thanks, Hero! You got $10 from Hero. Wow. Means I can buy 2 more capsule toys with the change. Inside this one... Ta-da! Little cat. Free keychain. A purple sticky hand. Now that's something. Which you like more, green or purple, Hero? You give me a blank stare like you don't care about this. Fine, purple it is. I don't think I could turn in the trash at this time. I think they're kind of like done for the day. Oh, never mind. Sure I can. Let's go buy another capsule toy. Actually, before I spend much more on this, it probably makes some sense to hop back to that one file where I had like $76 and go spend it all on capsule toys and see if that yields anything. See if I can track down which file that was, because I've already forgotten again. There we go. That's the one. There might be some better way to label it, or like I should make like a document that describes what the state of each one is at. Not right now, anyway. And for now, I'm okay to just waste a bunch of time. Pink ball, blue ball, purple ball. 4-star keychain. That's something. The Chimera keychain. Oh yeah, that thing that rips your neck asunder in twain. In the dream world. So this is clearly happening in like a random order. So I assume if there's going to be any achievement, it'll be just like get a 5-star one rather than like get all of them or something like that. Because get all of them would be like a precipitous amount of money. So maybe we just keep reloading this save file till we get a 5-star. Because that's got to be what it is, right? Considering how otherwise limited money is in this. To ask you to get all of them seems a bit ridiculous. That said, we haven't been getting any repeats. So maybe they do want you to just get everything. I do love how somehow a slightly different colored Slinky is like considered way more rare or valuable or something. Oh, do you think the blue-haired girl over here who's like an expert on collectibles would have some use for these or be able to like trade them in or something? We got enough for about 13 more, anyway. We're getting a lot of different colored repeats though. A teal ball. Green, sure, fine. Oh, you already have each charm. Okay, so we've got everything that you can get from here. Huh. Are they like restocked on the daily or something? So that cost us, we had 76 before that, so 39 bucks. So we got all together 13 charms, I think. It is a bit of a weird number. I don't remember being able to get that many charms from anywhere else. Okay, so the Chimera increases your luck, but other than that, there's not much in the way of statistical benefits conferred from any of these. So I guess that's I'm comfortable leaving that there. Maybe we'll try again on the last day, and there are a whole bunch of extra ones there. And it's like if you get 16 of them, there's some kind of achievement in it for you. Back to where we were. We basically checked every house that we could and everything. Oh, we haven't been back to the lake since a few story events ago. Oh, and we still have to get the flowers, right? Well, my recollection is it gets pretty dark once you get... Okay, we're not allowed there. It gets pretty dark once you get the flowers, right? And you can basically only go to Sunny's house. Is that right? Yeah, it says we should probably head to your house right after this. So I think that's all you're doing today, basically. Which means this episode is probably just about over. To the best mom in the entire world from your son, Hero. Aw. Wow. Well, he said we should go to your house right after this, but... I guess that was just telling me some of the quests won't be available past this point, but we can still run around a fair bit. I think we should go over and see everything we can see at this point late at night. Think anything happens if we go here at night? This kitty cat's hanging around. Meow. Meow. Why the heck was there a seashell here anyway? We must have left it here a long time ago or something. Oh, I can look out over here. The symbol of Faraway Town. It's supposed to represent a gateway to a better life. I remember learning about it in class when you were in elementary school, but you can't remember all the details. It's been a long time since you jumped off this statue and fell into this lake. There was water in your head for weeks. Sometimes it feels like some of it's still there. It's funny, I think I tried looking out over the water earlier, and it didn't do anything, so... That only happens at night, apparently. Or I messed it up somehow. That wouldn't surprise me especially. It's funny, this pail and shovel does not say a pail and shovel on it, like this one does. We just don't know what those things could be. I love how you can just hear the sound of raving going on, like, faintly, as you get closer to the doors. Well, now that we've got here with us, are we adult supervised and are we allowed in? Must be 20 years old. Oh, no. I thought maybe he could chaperone us. We could just go in. Guess not. And I suppose it depends what they're doing over there. If it's like a strip club, then no, the kids should not be in there. If it's like a nightclub that's just like dancing and drinking, the kids probably still shouldn't be there, but it's a little more forgivable. But Hero would never take them in. Funny, that house is one of the few with lights still on. Surely not everyone's turned in. The sun's only just gone down. It's like 8 p.m. Oh, Aubrey's still up. I do love how we're suddenly so concerned about social etiquette. We shouldn't disturb others this late at night, when before it's like, yeah, just go pounding on people's doors, strangers' doors in the middle of the day. What could go wrong? It's not like they're busy or anything. Well, not unlike the time we did day one all in one episode. This sure took a while, but we got 2 achievements out of it. Not as quite as many as I was hoping, but there was some decent progress made. Sorry about the stupid waste of time in the middle. I can only shoulder some of the blame. The game egged me on, okay? Wow. I don't know, there's something funnier about him doing the little, like, no, we can't go there yet, head shake. Wow, he's actually got other people watching him do it. Because when it's just us, it's like, okay, that's their way of non-verbally communicating to us that we oughtn't to go there. But when he's got his friends, it's like he literally has just walked up to the door and just went, and then turned around. His friend's like, what are you doing? I remember this hallway. The closet was to the left and the piano room was to the right. I wonder if the piano's still there. I'll go on ahead and see. There's nothing here. Sonny still won't acknowledge it, even though he literally just said it aloud. How haunted do you think it's going to be this time? I can hear Mari played the piano, so there's got to be a ghost around, right? Let me look here real hard and get my face real close to the screen to see if I can see any evidence of... Oh, God! Hey! Is there something on my mirror? Let me just... Here. Yeah, I think I got it. I think it's gone. Good. Hey, how's it going? Was just getting going here for the picnic basket, actually. Don't mind me. I don't know how you guys can sleep with that lamp, like, right beside your head, but it's impressive. Don't think there's anything more we can do in the house before we head off to Headspace, so I think that's where this episode is going to end, my friends. Yet another weirdly paced one, but, well, I'm still a little salty about them leading me on in that hooligans fight. We got 2 achievements anyway, so I can't be too upset. There's no room for you. Damn, Hero's a fast sleeper too. Well, I feel safe that no ghosts are gonna get me with these 2 around. That's what friends are for. If I'm not mistaken, this is the time where you head out and then everyone's gone except OMORI, right? I think so. Huh! That gotta admit, didn't expect that to happen. Door's locked, huh? I think that thing just locked it. A single bean on a plate. Don't remember that being there. Let's make some toast. Why not? Who knows what that will do? What ramifications that could have. Hey, they didn't even give me an allowance this time. What the hell? What gives? Ooh, what do you think happens if I try and go to the... Oh, a thick fog envelops the entire forest. Oh. Because at this point, you're supposed to go, I think, to... Do you go to the picnic bench, or do you go to the north before you meet Mari? I think you go to the north and she's, like, hanging out on the dock, right? So they must stop you from going over here somehow. Oh no, I'm allowed to go this far anyway. And save! Good! Because that's where they're going to end this episode. Perfect! Meaning we need yet another folder. Like half of our saves are real world day 2, because objectives take less time in real world. So in the other ones it would be like, I would do like a half hour of questing and then only then have made some progress and go to save again. Whereas real world it's like, I talked to this person, that was a yes or no choice, that we might want to take back later. Save. Altogether, our save files now comprise 8.5 megabytes. We better watch out. A few more and we'll be at 9 megabytes. And then we'll be in real trouble. Oh, there we have it. We did all of Real World Day 2 in one episode. I have no idea how long that's going to be. That was 4.5 or 5.5 hours. I forget because I turned my camera off in the middle. It either read 2 hours or 3 hours when I turned it off, and it now reads 2.5 hours.
So it's 2.5 hours plus 2 or plus 3 hours. So it's either 5.5 hours or 4.5 hours. But anyway, a lot. But there can be a considerable amount can be cut out. In fact, there's like a whole hour in the middle there that was just the hooligans fight. They could probably go. So I have no idea how long it's going to be for you. My guess would be like 1.5 to 2 hours long. So it's going to be rather a long one even for this series. But next time we'll be doing, my hope was to do all of Last Resort in one episode, and then the next episode be all of Humphrey. And at that point we should have the means to get every key, I would imagine. Which is kind of astonishing because we've only got 12 of them so far, but I think all 4 of these are Last Resort. At the end of a plank is the one that's in Vast Forest that you get to from Last Resort, for instance. Within a live shell, bubbly tank, surrounded by goo. A lot of these are Last Resort, from what I remember. Past the end of the road is Last Resort. That's way at the left side, yeah. So there are a whole bunch of keys in this last portion, from what I recall. Still one we don't know about in another world, but there was the Subway Sandwich Club we're not allowed in until Hero gets his little VIP pass. So I figured there's a chance it's in there. I don't know of any other places we haven't explored in there. We'll have time to check it all once we're at like the end of Headspace, because it doesn't really progress even once you get all the correct black space keys. It doesn't that aspect doesn't really progress until you actually go to Basil's house, right? So you have time to mess around and do other quests and things, I suppose. Well, that is all for now. Next week on the channel is going to be some more Super Mario Galaxy, and thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! Here. I could have just done that and gone back the whole time. Damn it. I'm going to take a special care to not miss now. There you go, friend. Oh,